Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Being said, this is a general reading. It might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you take whatever resonates with you and you leave the rest of it aside. Especially for this kind of reading, it's a very emotional, very close to home type of readings. Really just take what belongs to you, what feels right. That being said, if you do enjoy the channel, you would like to have your own reading, romancefultarot@gmail.com. If you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. That being said, this reading I have already channeled your past loved ones to come and give you some messages. That being said, maybe not all messages will resonate with you. Take what is good for you. When I am done with the messages that are here, I have 4 messages. I'm going to move over to the guardian angel messages I have for you, and then as usual I will give you the messages that crossed over while I was delivering these messages. So let's begin. I have a new understanding. I have no more earthly worries. Life is a series of choice. Choose love. Now, I have no pain. Let's begin with, I have a new understanding. Ironically, I understand life so much better now that I'm not physically alive. Of course, my soul, like yours and everyone else's, is very much alive. In fact, I've learned that nothing can harm our souls because they are God's handiwork. Sure, our emotions and our psyches, they can get wounded, but those are still part of the human ego. So they can be healed with the light and the right understanding. Basically, I've learned to have complete compassion for myself, for everyone, and for the process of life. I wasted so much time judging myself and others, and I held back because of my own insecurities that had no foundation. Now I see that there's nothing to fear at all, because nothing bad can ever happen to you at a soul level. So please learn from my experiences, live your life with gusto and joy. Moving over to the following message, I have no more earthly worries. I have to be honest with you, life was very, very stressful for me, and I probably should have been more open and forthcoming about my feelings, because I held them in most of the time, and that was damaging for me physically and emotionally. I will admit to you now that I was deeply afraid during my life, and I was afraid that you and others wouldn't love me if you knew who I truly was. I feel like I was deeply flawed and I didn't know what to do. Now that I'm here, though, everything's turned around in a completely new direction. I now see that I had nothing wrong with me except my belief that I was flawed. And that belief caused me to act in ways that were hurtful to myself and others. I apologize for hurting you. I thank God that I have no more earthly worries, and I can now express myself fully to you as I truly am. Now that I no longer am concerned about others and others' judgments, and I don't stress about money, I don't stress about work or day-to-day life, I'm completely carefree. Moving over to the following message, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Love is the true nature of our soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. And by making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life. And I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Fear separates, love unites. From over here, I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all that you do. That way, you can live a happier and a more fulfilling life while on earth. Now, I have no pain is my final message coming from your loved ones. Now I have no pain. You worried. You worried whether I suffered my passing. And I'm here now to tell you that all my physical pain is connected to the body. Now that my body has been laid to rest, I am completely pain-free. Before, movement was slow and it was cumbersome. But now, I am so light and I am free that I can be wherever I want with just one thought. Part of my life review has been to examine the source of my previous physical pain and to take responsibility, but without guilt, for my role in manifesting those conditions. I now see that the path of pain was a choice that my soul made. And I'm learning great lessons of compassion and empowerment from that path. We're now going to move on to your guardian angel message. And you have an angel of happiness. You've received this message because your angel of happiness wants you to know that you will return to your natural state of happiness. Happiness is a natural state of being that we take for granted at times. Do you remember as a child how happy you once felt? Smiling, laughing was an everyday occurrence that was just a very prominent part of your life. As we grow into adulthood, we can at times forget to see that happiness that's still within us and around us. It is only when we stop that we become still and focus our attention on what creates happiness in our life, that we realize that we've been focusing on the wrong thing. Your angel of happiness wants to help you to see that there's an abundance of happiness just waiting to put a smile back on your face. On the other hand, do you have a friend who's always unhappy and has lost their direction in life? Your angel of happiness wants to accompany you while you show others also that you can get your happiness back. Smiling is the first step to opening the soul to happiness. Laughter is the second step to happiness. Make it your journey from this day forward to remind yourself each day what it is that makes you happy. Remember to smile at your friends, at strangers. Sharing happiness with yourself and others is the beginning of returning to your natural state of happiness. You must be happy. You must be at peace with yourself. You must allow the angel of happiness to accompany you along your journey so that you can share smiles again and happiness with others. This concludes this part of the reading. As for messages that I got that have crossed over, I have a congratulations coming from an elderly couple to their daughter pregnant. They're very happy, they're very proud, and they're watching over you and your family. And I also have a message, and this is coming from somebody who seems to be in their 30s, early 30s, and seems to be a male, and they want to say that everything's okay. You need to let go. That's what I have for you. That being said, I do wish you a fantastic day. Many blessings. If you do have any questions, you would like your own reading, romancefultarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for following readings, and have yourself a beautiful, blessed, and comfortable day. I will see you tomorrow with another reading. Many blessings to you.